Welcome to Peacefulness, Sharlee. This is celebration yoga. That's right. We're going to celebrate the highs today. And we're also celebrating my birthday. Woo! So I feel like this past year has come with a lot of lows and a lot of highs. That's just life, right? But taking the time to celebrate those awesome moments in your life just make all of the difference. So let's hop on the mat. Let's celebrate and do some yoga. We'll start out here on our yoga mat. If you have blocks, you might bring them to this practice. If you don't have blocks, you can use books, pots, pans, whatever you got, or nothing at all. That works too. And I brought a folded up blanket today because we're going to be in a seated posture for a little bit. And sometimes it's nice to lift those hips up, right? So let's get started. And we are here. In our comfortable seat, we'll roll up through the spine and breathe. Might take a moment here to bring those shoulder blades up, up, up by the ears. Then draw them down and back. You might close the eyes or soften the gaze if it feels right. And here we are. We're dropping in. We're getting started. And we listen to the breath. This would be a great time to maybe set an intention for your practice or maybe an affirmation for this practice. No pressure, just maybe the first thought that comes into your head here. Or maybe you leave it, your choice. Take 2 more breaths here. Then we'll bat the eyelashes open. And then we'll bring the hands down by our side as we inhale, lift the hands up high. Really stretching through the side body here. As we exhale, bring them down. We'll crawl them forward. As we fold here, bringing the chin to the chest. Then we'll walk the hands to the right side here. I'm going to plant through that right palm. As we inhale, bring that left hand down to come up into a side stretch here. Taking one breath here to really open it up, look up towards the sky. And exhale, we'll release. Bringing that left hand to the right knee here as we inhale, lift that right hand up high. And then take it over to the left side. And then we'll release that. We'll come back to center, bringing the hands by our sides. We'll inhale, lift the hands up high. We stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale. We'll bring it down, walking the hands forward, rounding through the spine, bringing your chin to the chest. And then we'll walk our hands over to the left side, planting through that left palm as we bring the right hand down to come up. Coming into our side body stretch. Taking a moment to inhale. Look up towards the sky, open up. And exhale, we'll bring that right hand to the left knee. As we inhale, lift that left hand up high. And exhale, bring it over to the right side. Then we'll release that. And we're gonna inhale, bring our hands wide. Taking one breath in here, really opening up through the chest. Maybe you take your gaze up. And exhale, we're gonna give ourselves a big hug here. Bring those hands to the shoulder blade here. And we're just gonna sway a little bit back and forth. Noticing what it feels like to give yourself a hug today. We're celebrating, right? Maybe you even whisper to yourself, I love you. As we release our gentle sway, we come back to center. And we're just going to open up one more time here. Bring that chest forward, hands back as we look up. And exhale, we're going to switch arms here and give ourselves a big hug. And we sway like grass in a field. Maybe this time you tell yourself, you are awesome. Because you are. All right, and then we'll release that and we'll come on to all fours. Maybe pushing that blanket aside. Here we are. Finding our foundation here, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And we're just gonna go into a couple cat-cows here as we inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round through the spine. And you know what to do here. Follow your breath. Take 2 more cat-cows here. And then we'll release that. We're gonna bring the hands out here, curl the toes under as we bring it into a downward facing dog. Taking our time here, walking our dog out. Really feeling any sensations that the body wants today. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to lift that left leg up and then bring it up and in. We're going to lower the back knee here. And we're going to come on to that right foot. And whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift the hands up high. And exhale, bring it down. And bring the hands to the mat. We're going to inhale, come onto that heel, flex the toes towards the face. As we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, bring the chin to the chest, rounding through the spine. One more time here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, we'll round. We'll roll back through that foot. We'll plant through our right palm here as we inhale. Lift the left hand up high. And exhale, release. We're going to plant through the palms. Come back onto the right toes here as we bring the left leg back to meet the right. And here we are in a plank pose. We'll rock a little front and back here. And on your next exhale, we'll bring it down. We're going to bring the hands out past the yoga mat here, coming on to the fingertips today as we inhale. Cobra. And exhale, release. No pushing or shoving here, just nice and gentle. We'll try this one more time here. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale, release. We'll bring those hands back in line with the rib cage as we curl the toes under. Inhale in. As we exhale, push up to plank. And here we are again. Might even whisper to yourself, I got this. As we inhale in. And exhale, bring it back to our downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, we're going to make a slow walk to the front of the mat. Just as slow as you can go, feeling all the sensations. And eventually the feet will come up to meet the hands here. As we take a moment here in our forward fold, maybe clasping the elbows, rocking a little side to side. Maybe it's shaking the head a little yes and a little no. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. But today we're going to come into airplane arms because we are going to fly today. And exhale, release. Inhale one more time here. Bring the hands out wide, lengthening through the spine. Then exhale, release. Inhale, we'll bring the hands all the way up to the sky here. As we inhale in, maybe a slight back bend as we look up. And exhale, release. And as we're here, we're going to bring the hands in a circle, okay? Because we're going to paint a rainbow. So we'll inhale, bring the hands up high. As we exhale, bring it down, bending through the knees. Finding your breath here. Making your circles just as big as you would like. And then we'll reverse our rainbow. Maybe you use your imagination as you see all the colors up above you. What a beautiful rainbow. And then we'll release. We're gonna Inhale, lift the hands up high one more time. And exhale, we'll bring it back down. We'll plant through the palms. And we're just going to take the right foot back, coming onto the right toes. And we're going to turn on that right foot here, preparing to come into a warrior one. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, bring the hands up high. Taking one more breath here, finding your alignment. Engage through that abdominal wall here. We'll release the hands. And what we're going to do here is we're going to bring the wrist across here. And we're going to inhale. We'll straighten through that left foot as we bring the hands back. As we fly, bringing the chest forward, look forward. And exhale, we'll bend through that right knee, cross the fingers here, the wrists. As we inhale, come up high one more time, hands up high. And we'll flow. Exhale, we'll cross at the wrists. Inhale, we'll straighten through that left leg. Bring those hands behind you as you inhale, open up through the chest. And exhale, we'll bend through that left knee, cross the wrists. Spread those fingertips wide, maybe wiggle the fingertips as we inhale up high. One more time without cues here. You got this. And as we bring the hands up high, we'll slowly bring them down here. Planting through the hands here, coming back onto those right toes. We'll bring that left foot back. And here we are in our plank pose again. As we rock a little back and forth. Then we'll inhale in and exhale. We'll come onto the belly here. Again, bringing the hands out, coming onto the fingertips as we inhale. Cobra and exhale, release. One more time here. We'll plant through the palms, bring them back by the rib cage here as we curl the toes under, engage through the kneecaps here as we inhale in. Exhale, I got this, as we come up into our plank pose. Inhale in, exhale. We'll come back to our downward facing dog. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, lift that right leg up high. Exhale, we'll bring it up and in as we turn on that left foot. And inhale, we'll come into our warrior one here. Taking a moment to find your steady foundation. Lifting the hands up high. And then we'll do the same little flow on the other side. So we'll start by straightening through that right leg. We'll inhale, bring the hands down and back as we open up through the chest. And exhale, we'll cross at the wrists here. Maybe wiggling the fingertips, bending through that right knee as we inhale. Lift the hands up high. And exhale, cross at the wrist, straighten through the right knee as we inhale, send the hands back. And exhale. You know what to do here. One more time. exhale, we'll release that. Turn on that left foot here, coming onto the toes as we plant through the palms. Bringing that right foot back. And here we are in our plank pose. We're going to bring that right foot up and in here. We're not going to bring it quite as far in as we would in between our hands. We're just going to bring it right here, like a inch or two in front of the wrist here. And we're going to turn on to our side of our left foot as we turn our right foot towards the front of the mat here, towards the side of the mat here. So we feel this opening here. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint a little rainbow here again as we bring that right hand down to come up. We'll lift up through the hips here. Inhale in. As we exhale, we're going to paint a rainbow here, dropping that left hip down. As we inhale, paint our rainbow and come back with the right hand pointing towards the front of the mat. Again, exhale, we'll drop through the hips here, bringing that left hand towards the right hand, towards the left foot here. Inhale, paint your rainbow, lift those hips up as you bring it towards the front edge of the mat. One more time here, following your breath. And then we'll release that. We'll turn back onto the feet here, bringing that right foot back to meet the left. We're just going to come on to our knees. We're going to drop the elbows where the hands were. We're just going to walk it back into a puppy posture here. Taking a moment, noticing how that felt. That definitely was a full body experience there. Just remember not to be too hard on yourself. We're just playing here. All right. And then we'll make our way back to that plank. As this time we bring the left foot up. As we come on to the right hand here, planting through that right hand. As we turn onto the right foot here, pointing those left toes towards the side of your mat here. Inhale, we'll bring that left hand down to come up, pointing towards the front of the mat, lifting those hips up high. And exhale, we're going to bring that left hand towards the right foot here. Inhale, paint your rainbow, bringing the hand towards the front edge of the mat. And exhale, painting our rainbow back towards the right foot. 2 more times here. Don't. Maybe this is your moment to whisper to yourself, I got this. Bring it back up. We'll plant through that left hand. We're just going to bring those left toes back as we come onto the knees here. Turn the legs to one side. Bring the legs out in front of us here. We're going to inhale, bring the hands up high, and exhale up and over. Bending the knees as generously as you need. Maybe grabbing the feet, the ankles, the shins. As we find a place to rest our head here. And breathe. And then we'll release that, grabbing that right knee here. We'll hook the left arm around the right knee as we bring the right hand behind, keeping a little brightness in those left toes here as we inhale. Lengthen through the spine and exhale. Look past the right shoulder. One more time here. And then we'll release that. Grab that left knee. Hook that right arm around. As we inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Got one more flow here for you guys. So we're going to bring the right foot in, taking the left foot out here. Just take a moment here to get set up, pointing and flexing through those left toes. Maybe taking them in a few circles here. And then we're going to plant through that right palm. We're going to point through the left toes as we inhale, lift that left hand up and over towards the right side. As we exhale, we're going to bring that left hand to our lap here as we bring the right hand up and over towards the left foot as we flex through the toes here. And we're just going to flow a little bit back and forth. Peek at me if you need to. We're not getting intense here. We're just gonna let the body tell us what feels good. Being nice and gentle today. Just gonna follow the breath. One more time on this side. And as your left toes are flexed and your right hand is over towards the left side, we're just gonna bring that right arm over towards the left calf here or wherever feels nice. Now your hand might be up towards the knee, it might be down towards the calf, the ankle. Maybe you can grab your foot. But today, let's not push and shove here. Nice, gentle. And take one more breath here. And we'll release and we'll take it to the other side here. Bringing that left foot in towards the right thigh here. And again, we're going to point and flex through that right foot. And then take it in a few circles here. And point the toes towards the face, and then we'll point the toes out. So we plant through that left palm, and inhale, lift that right hand up and over towards the left side here. And on an exhale, we'll bring that right hand to the lap, flex through those right toes as we bring the left hand up and over towards the right side here. Inhale, point through the toes. Bring the right hand over towards the left side. And exhale. Flex through the toes. Bring the left hand towards the right foot. You got this. Follow your breath. One more time here. Then the next time your left hand is towards your right foot, we're just going to drop the hand down and find a comfortable place to rest the head over here. If you're feeling it in the lower back, you will love this move. All right, taking one more breath. And then we'll release that. We're going to bring the feet together here, coming into a bound angle. You might grab the toes or the ankles here as we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, we'll take the elbows side to side, and we're just going to round through the spine today, bringing the chin to the chest. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And then we're just going to bring the knees together here. As we come to the side here to lay on our back. Bringing the knees into the chest. Rocking a little side to side. And we're just going to take them in a few circles here. One way and then the other. We'll bring the feet to the mat here, and we're going to cross the right. We're going to bring the right ankle to the left thigh here. And you might stay here, just feeling the stretch. Or you might grab that left thigh here, bringing the right leg closer to the body. One more breath here. And then we'll release, bringing that right foot down and the left leg up. Crossing it over here. And this might be enough for you. You might stay here. Or you might just grab that right thigh, right pant leg, whatever you can grab onto. Keeping a little brightness in our feet here. Take one more breath. And we'll release that. And windshield wiper the legs a little side to side here. And as we windshield wiper the legs, you'll notice they get farther and farther down. We're just going to keep going till eventually our legs are out long. And we are in Shavasana. Couple options here today. You can bring the hands to the belly or the hands out by your side. Maybe you grab that blanket, bringing it underneath the head here. Maybe you grab those blocks and bring them underneath the knees. And we relax here. And breathe. All right, whenever you're ready, bring a little movement back in the body, wiggling the toes and the fingers, and taking the wrists and the ankles in a couple circles here. And slowly make ourselves up to a comfortable seat. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me in this celebration practice. I hope you enjoyed, and I just want to say that I'm with you. I'm here to celebrate with you. Drop in the comments below what you're celebrating. I would love to hear it. And we'll bring the hands to the heart and we'll close out this practice. The light in me honors the beautiful light in you. Namaste.